All right, and then let's introduce a speaker for today. So Dory Hsu is a Taiwan-based EFL teacher and picture bookmaker. Her journey began with a working holiday in Australia and teaching in language centers. After serving as an international flight attendant, she became English customer service trainer and then a kids sports coach. These diverse roles shaped her into a global citizen with a high-energy, practical approach to building learner confidence. Now she focuses on phonics and courses for all ages through her brand, Dory's English Palette, where she loves integrating Twinkl resources with her own mini picture book creations. Fantastic. I'll hand over to you. I'll stop sharing my screen.
Yay! Hello, everyone. This is Dory. Hi, and good evening from Taipei. Yeah, now it's 8 p.m. in Taipei right now. Okay, let me share my screen. Let me see. 共享视窗 is here. Okay. So, wait, let me find. Did you guys see the PowerPoint? I mean the
Yes.
Google Slides.
Yes, we can. Oh, it's loading.
It's loading. Okay. Let me
It's
see. Can
giving
you
us
see?
a gray screen.
Oh, wait. So what should I do? Let me see. Okay. Let me see.
My recommendation would be that you click on Share tab rather than sharing screen so that we don't see everything and then you don't have so many elements around.
Oh. So which one should I?
Yeah, this one is displaying a gray screen. Maybe, yeah, let's restart
Oh,
the screen share.
okay. Let me restart again. Or wait. Okay, again. Because we're
When,
I don't really use
when you click on
Yeah,
the
Meet a
icon,
lot. Oh, this one? Wait.
when you click on the icon, you get a window and you have three options exactly.
So can
There
you see
you
it right
wish.
now?
Sorry. Oh no, you went again to the whole window. There we
This
are.
one?
yeah,
This
we
one?
can see. Yes.
Yay! Okay, so you can see the slides right now on the screen, right? Everybody. But
Yeah, we
yes, okay. But then I cannot see the chats. So what should I do if I wanted to see
well, I think maybe you can go through your presentation. If something comes up in the chat, then I will
Yes.
interrupt, let you know, and then we can just, at the end of the session, stop the screen share and do the Q&A in the chat.
Okay.
So, yeah, just do
Or
your presentation as normal. Don't worry about
all
it.
right. Yeah, because I think I will have some of
Yeah.
the I mean like interactions with everybody later in my in my slides. So maybe let me also join the meetings, use another phone so I can also see the chats in my
Sure.
phone. Okay.
I
All right,
like this.
hold on
It's
a second.
adaptable. Because often with teaching, things sometimes go wrong. You have to make a plan.
Okay. What? Oh, all right. I just should turn the volume down. And yes, okay, I got a message just right now. Now I feel more like safe,
Okay.
comfortable to start. All right, so action, guys. Yes, super excited to share with everybody today. Yes, about helping EFL learners feel English, building phonics through ear first and game-based repetition. Actually, my original topic was just building phonics through ear first and repetition. But after I was developing my slides, I find actually I use a lot of games in my classroom. So that's why I put game-based these elements to the topic today. And as a heavy Twinkl user, you're gonna you're gonna find I share a lot of Twinkl's materials today with everyone. Yes, and then also I wanna talk about why I say helping EFL learners. It's because I think actually I think all the methods you can it's adaptable to all over the every learners, whether you are mother tongue, you are native, or you are ESL learners. But based in Taiwan, the environment, even we promote a lot of ESL materials, but most of the learners or the environments, we didn't really use English in daily life. So that's why it's still EFL situation. So that's why I said helping EFL learners. But actually, those methods you can help everyone. Yes. Okay. So I want to start with this picture first to warm up with everyone for a little bit. So do you know where is this? You can type in the chat room. I can see it right now. Yes. Anyone knows where is this in this picture? Dubai. Dang dang. Taipei 101. Yes. Chris, hi. That's my fellow Taiwanese. Yeah. Yulia. Yes, that's right. It's Taipei 101. I don't know if you guys watch this Netflix live, the skyscraper live on Taipei 101. Alex, yes, it is Alex. You can see there is a little red dot there. There's actually a person, and he is a very famous free solo climber from the USA. And then he was there with Netflix in Taipei 101, climbing all the way on the top of Taipei 101 and then to the top. That was a really amazing live to watch. And why I'm showing you this picture, is this any relevant to the topic today? Yes, because think about it. When we're learning the language, it's just like climbing to the top of the towers. If you don't have a lot of practice, I would if I just tell you, hey, go there and study for climbing for a week, and then please next week you climb on the top of Taipei 101. That is impossible to do it. Learning language is the same. It needs a lot of repetitions. It needs a lot of work, and then also feeling secure is very, very, very important. So from security to confidence. Alex on Honol, he also make an amazing speak in TED Talk. He said, once I found sequence that felt secure and repeatable, I could move with confidence. So feeling English is really important. Building sequence in learning. And then once you feel secure, and then you find it's repeatable, and then that is how you find confidence to use this language. Yes. So the key to fluency for us is really important to help students to find secure sequence in phonics or in any learnings, especially phonics, and make the inputs repeatable, and then to watch them year by year to speak with confidence. Okay, so what I'm going to share today is to feel English by the ear first approach. A lot of listening methods to share, and then my 4-step routines. I'll make sure that I have those 4 steps in my each one of my class. And the year first games, lots of games is gonna share with you today, and also the repetitions. And why am I saying that it's a palette and the brush? I will explain to you later. Yes, and scaling up today, I'm going to focus on just young learners to how to learn phonics. But actually, I find the games, it's actually adaptable to every one of the level learners. If you can just twist a little bit, the way to use it, yes, it's actually suitable for every learners. Okay, so it's also very important to talk a little bit about me to let you to understand what is my background before I share another thing. Yes, so I am a Taiwan-based ELT. Yes, actually, Janet just helped me to introduce all of these already. And now I'm a Twinkl Taiwan ambassador. When I see there is an opportunity to be a Twinkl ambassador, I was like, I use Twinkl like every day, so I should apply this. And here I am. Okay. So yes, being a cabin crew before is also really helping me to use English language in a real life. And then I was also a fitness coach, ESL fitness coach, to teaching kids how to, do fitness and lift weights. And then at the same time speaking English. I try to make speaking English more fun. Yes. Okay. And then why palettes here is because I think learning English should be, like you're creating art. There's a lot of colors, and then so there's a lot of methods, a lot of games. So the games is like the palettes, and then the repetition, just like you use the brush to deep the colors, and then the classroom is your canvas. Yes. Okay. So now let's go. Feeling English before you understand. Yes. So I think it's especially the English as a foreign language. Yes, classroom is your canvas. That's right, Sandy. Okay. So the real life communication has no subtitles. So especially for English as a foreign language learners, for us, we actually spending a lot of time for tests, for readings, but then you will find that this is only like you can only use this English language in the classroom, but once you walk out to the classroom to talk to people, suddenly you're like, wait, what is he saying? So if you don't feel comfortable to use this language, just like Alex, if he doesn't feel comfortable to climbing up the tower, he wouldn't even climb. So if you don't feel comfortable to using this language, you wouldn't even speak. So that's why I want to enhance to feel this English first. Yes. So most of us, we are struggling to analyze every word. Oh, it's a noun, is it adjective, is it verb? That really creates anxiety, not fluency. So feeling must come before understanding. Yay, thank you. 8 p.m. and in Taiwan tonight. But yes, I'm still very energetic. Yes, neural, thank you. Okay, so building phonics through ear first, the mother tongue approach. So I am a EFL learner too. So since I was young, for me to learn language, I learned reading first. I learned reading and writing first. So and then after I have a chance to speak this language, I find like it's really hard for me to say anything. So long story short, once I start teaching, and then once I starting to look up a lot of materials, and I found that the the native speakers material is the best way for I think everyone, but especially young learners to learn English. You really have to start the sound first, you know, the listening first, and then input, and then after that output. So some sound come before the symbol. This is really important. So you really need to build an audio library in your brain first. Connect the sound. Don't just, you know, tell your students to encode, decode, remember the vocabularies. So really sounds before symbol. This is really important. I think for the native speakers and then maybe some of the ESL learners, they know this approach, but for EFL, I think we tend to forget to let the sound come before the symbol. Yes. Okay. And how? Now I'll be playing the game with you now. And then so this game now, just pretending that you are a zero beginner. Okay, you are 5 years old kids, you never speak English, and then now you're in the classroom. Okay, so now please close your eyes, even though I cannot see if you're closing your eyes. But yes, so please close your eyes, or you know what, I will just cover my mouth like this so you wouldn't see my mouth moving, because I want you to listen to the sound. Ah, ah, ah. Now everybody, I want to ask you, when I make the sound ah, you think my mouth is wide open, or like the picture number 2 is just open with my open half and then with my teeth? Number 1. Yes. Okay. Good job, guys. 1 point, 1 point, 1 point. And then for the sound ah, do you think it's long or short? Yes. Short. Okay. Number 1 or number 2? Right now, number 2. Yes. Okay. So with the mouth wide open, and then it's a short sound, ah, and it looking like, and the letter looking like this. So the sounds of ah is a, and then it's like this, and then so I will ask the kids to repeat after me together, and then say so the ah is the letter a. So let's say a, ah, and then repeat one more time with a, ah, ah, and then again a, ah, 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 a, ah, 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 like this. So let them to, you know, have a little bit of rhythm and repetitions, and then so sound comes before the symbol, and then also I will use different cards like this one from Twinkl, and then so there's some instruction for you as a teacher or a parents to tell them how to positioning their mouth. So of course, if you are a Taiwanese teacher, I don't think you have to speak 100% English in your classroom, because if your kids is a like, you know, they if they don't use English in their daily life, they probably will feel a little bit insecure. So why don't you just use a little bit Mandarin, and then say 哦，打开你的嘴巴，下巴掉下来，然后那个牙齿分开。You know, speak the language that make them to feel comfortable to explain what to do, and then so yeah, like this, and then tell them to say ah, quick sound, voice on ah, and then let's repeat again and again and again. Okay, so this is my 4 steps. I'll make sure that I use this in my classroom, especially the phonics classes. So listening first, just like the games what we play, we close our eyes, we listen to the sounds, and then after that, I show you the car visualizing, and then I show you how to do the mouth position, so positioning, and then practice again and again and again. Just like climbing on top of Taipei 101. Yeah, that's me. Okay, you have to start with listening. Like step by step, it's really important. It's not jumping up from 0 to 10. So ear first, lots of inputs, very, very important. And then the repetition. And then finally go to the output to speak, to use the language. And yes, so now I will start to share my year first games. Now it's my palettes. Let me show you. Yes, I actually prepare a lot of games today to share with everybody. So I don't know if I can finish in 40 minutes, but I will try my best. So now please, have your notes on. If you find there any games is useful to you, you can write it down, take note first. So remember, and then yes, you can use it in your classroom later. Yay. Okay. So wait, my Siri is talking. Let me turn off the sound. Okay. All right. Okay. So yes, first I will start with the brain game. So that's my blue palette to identify. So tell them to put their ear first and with the using the brands, and then the moves with ear first with the bodies, and then finally come to speak with the mouth. Yes. All right, so let's start with the brand, the blue palette. I mean the blue paints. Okay, so the first game is the blind guess. It's a game. 你讲什么？失业补，哎呀，失业要关静音哦。Thank you very much. Please mute your voice. All right. So the blind guess is just the game that we just played. Yes. So I want the students to switch off their visual brain first. So because if you open your eyes, or you are easily just focus on what teacher do, or you probably will just take a look at the book. So what I do is I ask them to close their eyes, or just can, like what I do, I use a piece of paper or notebook to cover my mouth, and then I will say a sound or a word. It depends on different levels. Yes. Okay. So I say a sound, a word, so they can guess purely just by listening. Yes. And also because I'm teaching online, that is a great way to reducing screen fatigue. Ask them to close their eyes for a little bit and just focus on the sound. Okay. And then this is what it looks like in my class, but can I share the sound? Let me, hold on. I don't know if I should do anything for turning off the sound. Okay. Anyways, I'll just play. All right. So the video later you will see is in my online class, one-on-one classroom. And then the student already has a lot of repetition and practice with the sounds, letters, and then letter names and the vocabulary. So I was doing a warm-up game with them. I will say a word and they will guess what letter is, and then also the sound start with it. So let's take a look. I don't know if you can hear the sound, but
The sound isn't coming through.
So should I do anything? Like how do I share the sound?
I think you might have to share, is it the whole window? No, not the whole window, like the tab. I'm not sure. Usually I would like upload it directly onto Google Meet, but I don't know if anyone else has suggestions.
Or
The window,
because
not
you
the
are
tab.
sharing
Yeah,
window,
you're
not the
right.
tab.
Mhm.
Uh, so which so should I share it again? What should I do? Or um or I'll just put my microphone near the sound. Let me try.
Umbrella. It works.
Yeah, it works.
Well, I heard umbrella. Was that what we were supposed to listen to?
Okay, you know what? Or I'll just demonstrate what I do. Yes. So for this class, he is already like, this is my flashcards. Those are my flashcards. So so start with the beginning sound. Like for example, I will say egg, and then the student have to recognize it and then say egg. Or sometimes I'll twist, like doing another way around. I will say and then they have to say egg. So, but in this class, he's already have a lot of repetition of those flashcards. So what I do is I say the word, I say egg, and then he has to say egg. If I say umbrella, and then he has to say umbrella to recognize the initial sounds. Yes. Okay. And I also use the this this slides from Twinkl. Yes, when I teach the young learners, the zero beginners, I use this letter and sound set with audio. Yes, and then I will show them. Actually, I edit the slides for a little bit. I put this picture, and then I will just demonstrate the sounds to show the kids. I'll be doing like with this picture to put their ear first, so they'll be like, oh, that is a snake, and then but why, what is that? Because the letter S sounds like so they put their ear first, and now I show them the letter for the visualizing, and then I'll click the button to hear the audio for the S sounds again. And then so after that, I will also do the tracing, how to write this word, and then I'll use the pen tool, Zoom or Meet, to practice the writing with them. But that is after I build the sounds with them, and then we will start with the other thing. Yes. So also follow the I do, we do, you do method. So I say S, and I'll ask them to, and then we'll do it together, and then I'll ask them to say it one more time by themselves. Yes. Okay. So the next game is Sound Detective. So the goal is to train active filtering. So this is also what I use from Twinkl materials. So what I do is I will say the words. So like, for example, like B, so they have to recognize the initial sound B, so they circle the B, and apple, circle the A's, like this. Okay. And then the next game, we will be going very quickly with the lots of games. So if you find any games that's useful, please, you can take notes down. Yes, I'll try my best to share everything. Okay, so for stop the bus, the goal is to is the recognition. So I would say a story or list quickly, and then so they will wait for the keywords, and then when after they hear it, they have to shout stop and then raise their hand. So for example, like this. This is the Twinkl Phonics mini reads. So I use these mini reads and or the Rhino Readers books to practice phonics with them. So for this part at the left, the fun run, the story, I won't show them. And so I will only read it for them. But I will show this part, only show them the exception words, because the task is I want them to shall stop if they see those exception words. So they have to have their ear wide open, and I will start reading. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. It was a day of the school fun run, mister, and then they have to shall stop and raise their hand. Okay, and 1 point, 1 point, 1 point. Yes, I'll add points for them. Like if it's a group class, but if it's only one people, yeah, just like, oh, amazing, give them a praise time to time. Our Para was going to compete. He put on his running outfit. There were a lot of people. Stop, like this. Yes, okay. And the next game is listen and circle. So this is Rhino Readers. While we're reading this, are these teaching material from Twinkl? Yes, everything is from Twinkl. Now everything I'm sure is basically you can find it on Twinkl. So the page that I'm sharing right now, this book is the Rhino Reader. Yes, the phonics story book. Yes. Okay, so while we're reading a backpack and hats, after that, I will ask them to put their ear on. I'll ask them to listen and circle. Which level, please? This is the level 2 from Twinkl Phonics. Yes, this book. Okay. Or phase 2. Yes. Okay. So I will also ask them to put their ear first. Oh, can you circle the hats? Also make sure that they know what is the hats. And then yeah, for the EFL learners, just like what I said, every class or every student, the situation is different. So sometimes you cannot just use fully 100% English. You probably will have to speak a little bit for their mother tongue language, Mandarin, to guide them. So if they don't know, oh, can you circle the hats in the very beginning class, they are not familiar with you, you probably want to guide them to their mother tongue, from their mother tongue language. Okay, next game. This is listen and spell. Yes, it's also from Twinkl, because just like what I said, I use Twinkl every day to teach online classes. It's really useful for me. They have all the materials online. This is what I exactly need. So today I'll be just sharing lots of Twinkl materials. So this one is the listen and spell. Yeah, so when we are practicing the phonics, after a few lessons, we wanted to make sure or just change different way to practicing spelling with the ear first. So this is level 2 phonics word builder game. You can find it in Twinkl Go. Yes, you can download the app or just go to the website Twinkl Go and you can find this game. Yeah, so here, and when you clicked the letter, it actually have the sounds. So when they are clicking, or if it's in the online class, when I help them they just have to circle the letter, and I'll help them to click the letter and drag the sound. And while I'm dragging, the sound will coming out says, and then Sam. Okay. And the next one is Metal Mike. Yes, like I don't know if you guys know the Twinkle Phonics. There is a character called Metal Mike. It's just like while we are playing the robot voice. You know, the robot speak like this. So the goal is to thank you, and to orally blending visual phonemes into a simple word. Yes, so go to Twinkle Go and then you click the metal mic and to hear a word spoken in robot talk. So I want to show you a little bit about how to play this metal mic mix up, but wait, I will try to share another screen. Can you see it? Can you see metal mic mix up?
Yes, we can.
Yay! Okay, so this is the metal mic mixed up, and then it comes with the audio, but anyways, I will just say it now because I don't know how to share this out. Okay, so it looks like this. I'll just quickly demonstrate. So you will have to click metal mic. So the metal mic will say k, ah. And then the kids will have to circle one of the cars. So they put their earbuds and they listen at. Then they have to use their brain to encoding in their minds. Oh, at cat. And then I'll have to circle this one and I'll help them to click. Yay. Well done. Like this. All right. So this is the metal mic. Next. Initial sound matching. This is also from Twinkle. Yes. Okay. So it's looking like this. So the goal for playing this game is for the hand-eye coordination and the sound symbol connections. So yeah, I use a lot of Twinkle Go games as now, you know, this generation, Gen Alpha, Beta, Gen Beta. Anyways, okay. For for this generation, they love to play online games. So why not just give them some online games in the classroom? You know, they will be super excited for. I mean, you know, especially okay, let's say for EFL learners, learning a new language for them is a stress already. So for me in my class, I'll just give them a lot of fun to get them to feel wow, learning language is actually like playing games. It's fun. So hopefully they will like learning and they will like English. Okay, so this game is called initial sound matching. And then so for here, I will demonstrate the word. I will say apple. So they will have to find the initial sound a, and then I'll help them to drag the a flashcard to match the right word. Next one, this is the sound hunt. Yes, ear first. So after we reviewing, we use the flashcard to reviewing, and later we can also use the book. And then I will say a word, or I will say the phonic sound or the letter sounds, letter names to them. Then they will have to circle. Like sometimes I'll tell them p. They have to find p. Sometimes I will tell them puppy. They will have to repeat puppy and then circle and just to recognize the phonics in the book. And by the way, this book is Rhino Readers. Okay, so this is the first session, but it's already 40 minutes. Well, but anyways, I want to ask you guys, so for these games, which one do you want to try tomorrow? Or do you want to share anything that maybe you have already used those games in your class before? And then how is it look like? Maybe you want to share with us? Metal mic. Chris says she wants to use metal mic tomorrow. in your class. Yes, that's fantastic. You can find Metal Mike just right now. Metal Mike, Metal Mike. Oh, everybody love Metal Mike. I am going to try stop the bus evening in my class. That's wonderful. Yay. Okay. And also, yes, do you have any favorite listening only game in your classroom? Maybe you can also share with me. I love play games with my students. So, do you know any games that listening only game that's perfect to use in classroom? Can you show me? Are there any materials for advanced students? Today I will be focusing on for young learners. So, but you know what? Um, actually, let me see. Some of the games. Well, one of the game. I think the lip sync game, the echo game, and also the or yes, the echo game, the lip sync game. I think it's good for Chinese whisper. Ah, like the whispering game. Yes, I think that is also very good for the advanced students. Why don't we just, I prepare a lot of games, but now I don't think I have the time to share everything. So for advanced learners, I think let's go to my yellow color on the palette. So yeah, TPR, everybody knows. Music Stay 2, everybody knows, and I also use the materials from Twinkl. Yes, so there are some songs. Of course, you can use YouTube, or sometimes you can swap a little bit to let the students feel, wow, oh, today it's with Twinkl and tomorrow it's with YouTube, and the next day it's with Netflix. So give them a different input. So play the music, ask them to move, to dance, and when the music off, you ask them to freeze like a state 2. Okay. Yes, and listen and color, draw. Okay. And then this is listen and do. You can find these materials in Twinkl too. This is just type listen and do, and you'll find these materials too. So I won't show them the instruction sheets. The instruction sheets with me, and then but they will have these shapes on the screen. So first of all, of course, you make sure that they know what is the color, what's the shape, and then you can play the listening game with them, ask them to draw, and then to just check their understanding. Okay. Oh, and then for the advanced learners for listen and do, Twinkl also have the material for this. Yes, it has like for this one is the 2 words listen and do. They also have like 5 words listen and do. So that'll be more complicated guidance structure for the kids. Yes, like, oh, can you draw can you draw can you draw a line under the like some of the certain things, but it's more like advanced words. Yes. So for listen and do, they also have this more difficult instructions. Yes, for advanced learners, you can also try. Just you can type listen and do on Twinkl right now, and then you'll find it. Okay, so sound scavenger hunt. Oh yay, yes, learn and go for 11 and 18 years old students. Yes, check this out. Okay, and then for this one is for high energy movement and real life connection. Yes, so this one I think lots of teachers will use this, right? So when the kids starting to get bored, or they need some movements, you say, hey, can you go find something blue? And they'll be super excited, like, yay, yay, and leave my class. No, I can I can stand up, I can leave my chair right now. Ooh, that'll be so exciting. Okay. And then next one is the syllable stomp. Yes, so this one is to feel the beats of the word. So when you say we're naturally elephants, then they will have to hear the beats, and then just to clap or dump it back. Yes, like this elephant. So they have three claps. And then I think yeah, it depends, but if it's like gray, like grade 4 in Taiwan, the learners like grade 4, 5, 6 in Taiwan. Sometimes when we learn some longer words, I will still play the syllable stomp, but probably not stomp. They don't like to stomp when they're grade 5. I will ask them to clap their hands. Some of the kids, they really need to practice the syllable. So yes, I'll still use this game in the grade 5 and elementary kids. Okay. Share the links for the Twinkle games. Maybe Yulia.
Yes, we
Yulia
are
can help
sharing
us
some.
to
Yeah,
share.
Yulia is sharing some links in the
Yes.
chat. So you can
Okay.
just scroll up to check out the links, Nadia.
Yes. And Janet, now it's already 8:50. I mean, should I talk like
Well, it's up to you.
finish my speak, or
Yeah, we have another 10 minutes till on the hour. So if you want to use that time, go ahead.
Okay. So yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go through every one of the games, and if we have time to share later, we'll come back with those sharing times. Yes. Okay. So the other games for the ear first with the mouth is the echo. Yes. This is the goal is for focus on intonation and rhythm. The rule is to copy the feelings, not just the words. So yeah, for example, if I said get that hat angrily, and then they will just have to mimicking what I do, get that hat. But if I'm saying get that hat, then they'll have to sing. Yes. Also, this reduces pronunciation anxiety. Yes, for them. And then hum. This one, you can focus on intonation and emotions. Yes, so the teachers like us, we will hum a sentence or word, and then so for example, like or and then they will just have to guess what we're saying. It depends on what you teach or humming the song. Yes. For example, like when I'm teaching this phonics, like those focus words, I'll play with them, and then for example, I would say Does anyone know which word I'm humming? Anyone, can you type in the chat? Yeah. Thank you. That's delicious. Yes. So like this, this is fun. Oh no, not enjoys. It's blushes. So yeah, but yes, this happens though. It's if they keep guessing the wrong words, and we'll just have a laugh, say no, it's not, and then we'll just practice the word together. This is also for reducing, the stress for learning a new language. Okay, and lip sync. So focus on the articulation, the mouth shape. Yes. So this game, well, it depends on the students, but this game, if you want, you can also play with the advanced levels. Yeah, so we mute the mic, and then so we would just show them what our mouth movement is, and then they have to guess with reading lips. Yes. Robot voice. This one is very similar than our the metal mic, but the metal mic he would say the sounds but us like decoding the sounds, and then the kids will have to find the word. But robot mic is another way around. Is to break down the syllables. So you will say computer, and then they will have to say computer. If you say elephant, they will have to say elephant. So for the more advanced learners, for example, like when I was teaching the science book, there's like really long and difficult word. I mean, yeah, for the EFL learners, it's photosynthesis. So photosynthesis, and they have to do photosynthesis like this. This really helps them for memorize the word, especially photosynthesis. You don't use this word every day, so play this robot voice game is really helping them to remember the spellings, remember how to say it. Yes. Okay. Copycat value. So we use our different like voice, loud voice or whispering voice. Yes. So they will have to really pay attention. This one is also very good game to play with when they are starting to lose attention. So you were starting to whisper, and they'll be like, "What? What happened?" So can you say apple? And there was I have to say apple, and he'll be like, "No, no, no. You have to whisper like me, apple." And then they will, they'll find it interesting. They're starting to like apple. Yeah. Okay. So yes. Let me see what is left. Yes. Okay. So have you used any props or games like a microphone or puppets in your classroom? Yes, you can share your magic trick with us. I would also love to know. Or if you have any games for the year first game for the advanced learners, please share with us in the chat. I will also love to learn, and because for me most of the time I'm teaching young learners, but for the advanced learners like adults, when I'm teaching them the basic conversations, I use a lot of year first games such as shadowing. Yes, so I will play audio or yes on the PowerPoint slides, and then so without the words, I would just let them to listen to the sentence first. So they have to mimicking the sounds like yeah, the sentence, and then so after a few listening and speaking, I will show them the sentence, and then they will repeat one more time. Yes. And Barbara says yes, many props. Big school objects, toys, animals, with kindergarten and preschool. Yay! Thank you. All right. So at the end, I want to say, just like we are painting and drawing, one stroke is not enough. Repetition is just like layering. So learning language is the same. Whatever, which levels learners, they really need a lot of repetitions. Just like when we are drawing, you're doing the layering to make your painting to look more vivid, more perfect. And then also learning language is the same. So feel English. Ear first is the key to build up a 3D memory. With mouth and body, you build up rhythms. With mouth and brain, you build up accuracy. With the body and brain, you build up muscle memory. So Yes, same palettes, different canvas. So for the advanced learners, I think for the year first game, for the years, you can do the intonation and flow, like yes, blind listen. You can prepare some of these podcast clips if you can, and in the class, and then do some discussion or listening comprehension with them. And for the eye, you can do the fine motors. Yes, for the beginners, you do a lot of TBRs, grace motors. Yes, and then for the mouth practice with the ear first, you do a lot of shadowing. You play TikTok for them and ask them to, mimicking what the native speaker says. What is the flow? What is the tone for speaking? Yes. This is my last slide. I end with the Alex Honnold again. He said, many of the moves I knew through sheer repetition. I had to make sure that they were so deeply ingrained within me. So learning language is the same. There's a lot of repetition. You have to really find the repeatable methods to use to in your brain, and then once you feel secure, you will have the confidence to climb up on the top of the tower or to use this language or to speak this language. Yes. So thank you very much, everybody. This is yes, this is it. And thank you very much for joining my session.
Thank you so much, Dory. This was so much fun. It's making me miss the classroom. I think with especially phonics, teachers can feel a lot of pressure, like I need to be doing something different, but repetition and a safe space and finding different ways to repeat is so important for keeping it fresh in the classroom while still making students comfortable.
Yes.
Yeah, so thank you so much, and thank you for
Thank you.
at Twinkl. Please do check out the links that Yulia did share. Our phonics program is certified. It's really well structured. I highly recommend it. And our Rhino Readers program is fully decodable. So if your students have a background in phonics, they can start with that. Yeah, so thank you so much. I don't know if there are any other questions. I'm just checking the chat now to see if anything comes through. Lots of thank you, excellence.
Thank you too.
Inspiring me as a mother. Yes, Twinkl Phonics and Rhino Readers are my favorite. So yeah.
Thank you.
Hope everyone's feeling inspired. I've got some energy now. And yeah, I really appreciate your story.
Yeah, and I hope what my share is useful. You can just, use it in your classroom later. Yay. Thank you so much.
All right.
Thank you.
Have a good one. Take care. Have a good evening, afternoon, or morning, wherever you are.
Yeah. So good night from Taipei. Thank you.
Thank you.
So nice to see everyone.